Boom, and just like that, we're live. Hey, everybody. Hello to everybody who said hi on the chat. Hi, Shinoda. Hi, Amin, Christian, the stranger. How many people do you need to get started? I don't need anybody. I just need it. I need it to be 4 p.m. And that's when we start, as always. Howdy ho. All right. So here we are back in our streams. We will continue with our amazing roundhouse. At the moment it kind of looks a bit weird because this is something that we have no idea how big it is going to be. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, like always, let's drop in something so we know what it is or how big the scene is, and that is going to be our amazing guy, Uncle Tom, or whatever you want to call him. So let's call him the amazing guy. Amazing guy. And again, just drop it over a normal biped of a height of, let's go 185. And there we go. Regular size human being in there. Just select this guy and group it together. Amazing Uncle Bob. And the amazing Uncle Bob can be hidden for now or moved around wherever we need him. Select, move it around to something maybe to the side so it's not actually in the way. I'm going to put him right here. There we go. So now whenever we need to compare sizes for something in real life, we have this mannequin to help us with that. Just move some of the things around on the other screen so I can see what I'm doing. All right, awesome. I'm gonna hide the amazing guy, get back to my default layer, and start working from here. All right, first thing, this stream I'm gonna rely heavily on you guys. You're gonna tell me what to do, how to do it, what to put where, so this thing can end up being a fun little endeavor for us. All right, so I've left it off like this, and from what I can see in here we have a couple of different layouts for the rooms for basically what we should expect. And in here we have a living room, over here we have a nice kitchen, the bathroom is in here, the bedroom, and this is, I'm guessing this is where you actually come into the room. So this is the entrance, and this would be a closet room. So I actually like how this thing has been made for this room. So what do you guys think? Should we change the layout or should we go with this one? And if we're going with this one, what you guys are gonna end up doing is you're gonna go over to the Discord channel and you're gonna drop your ideas here. I'm gonna pick some of the ideas that we already have from last stream and we will go from there. But I do want you guys to jump in and give me ideas and give me some, well, some guidance as to how you want this thing to be made. All right. Now, the things that we actually do have at the moment is if I go over and open up my, let me just see where it's at. There you go. We have this thing as the support or the placeholder for those beams that we want to add in on the corners. So for this, what I'm actually going to do right away is I'm going to create just one of those beams. And then based on that beam, we're going to create the rest. So for this, let's go and do a 26 or 25 by 5. The height is actually not important at the moment. All right, 25 by 5. That's cool. I'm gonna hide the beam support. And what I'm trying to do right now is I want to have something similar. Oh, all right. I hate when that thing happens. Let me just open this thing up. I want to create at least one of these beams here on the corner, and then we can basically separate it around the house where we need it. So for that one, I can actually see that I have two 2x4s, I'm guessing are, and some spot in between them, and they're interconnected with a middle piece. All right, so for that, let's just make those two pieces, one next to the other. But before we do that as well, let me just see something else. Oh, actually, it's not going to be a problem. All right. So move to like this. Make it an instance, so I can actually just work on one. All right, edit poly on this one, raise it up. Okay, show my height there. So now I can just snap it to over here like this. That's all right, more or less what I needed the height to be for this thing to reach all the way up to the second floor. Now, next thing we want to do is I want to, the hell, okay, not you. Let me just, every time this thing drops down, everything goes to crap. Okay. Okay, where's my image? There we go. All right, so I have this thing here. For the second floor, I'm gonna see where this thing goes. But first, I want to add in just enough of these guys in the middle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those cubes on the first floor and 4 more on the second. Well, actually, I'm not sure if the second one has those, but pretty sure it will. So let's go like this. So first floor, second floor. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is come over here and create that box going from there to there. So 25 by 12. All right, this is fine. Now I just need to make it a bit smaller because it's not really going to be from the front to the back, but it's actually inside like this. All right, great. Now let's do this. I'm actually gonna move this thing and snap the Z axis on the top over to here, which is basically where this thing is gonna have the second floor starting. So we're gonna have one in there, and definitely gonna make this thing a bit thicker, maybe like this, and just go in down and create maybe 1, 2, 3 copies of this. There we go. So those can be the holder for the first. Now let's just quickly go in and put in the screws on the side. We just want to have something to hold this thing together, or visually hold it together. All right. There we go. Hello to everybody. This is getting old, but I have to say it again. I do apologize if I don't get back right away when you say hi. It's because I'm trying not to screw up something while I'm just doing this. So, hey to everybody. What did I miss? How you guys doing? And Dennis, do you use Corona Render? No, I don't. And that's a pretty silly question that I've received like probably 100 times by now. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Should I pick up Corona and see how that thing works or not? What do you guys think? screws and go attach. Okay, mirror this thing as a copy. Seriously, the door just opened up. All right. Give me a sec, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. What was I doing? Yeah, I was adding in the screws. Cool. All right, attach them all together. Screws 1. 2, 3. Just move all of these around. All right, we can work with this. Now attach. First of all, let's make this thing unique. Now we can attach them all together. The reason for attaching all of these together is so I can add just one single chamfer modifier, and that's going to give me a nice rounded look on the edges. 25. There we go. Very much close to what we're seeing here. What does everybody else think? What do you guys think about Corona? Do you like it? Are you using it? Alright, so first I'm going to go and do effect pivot only, center to object, and then click and drag this thing to about here. Well, I'm a very fan myself, but since Chaos bought out Corona, I'm guessing it's going to be more of the same. But I've seen a lot of people that are preferring Corona to V-Ray, so that's what I'm asking. Alright, now what I'm going to do is actually, first of all, save. Then, what I'm going to do is... should we... Well, actually, you know what? Let's get this thing as a group. And go with... let's see. Frame. Call it a frame, that's cool. For the frame, just affect the pivot. And there we go, to about there. Now, the reason why I did this is so that I can basically do this. Select this edge right here. And this one, well, actually go on the bottom. Create a shape. Linear is fine. Okay, I can actually go with smooth, but won't really make much of a difference. Then hide this and choose this thing. Now constrain it to this link and move it around. The way to do that would be with the tools. Let's try with, first of all, I'm going to try with the, well, let's see if the array is going to work. Nah, not the array. I need this thing to follow. Alright, where's my, the align. align to view, no spacing, quick align camera, nope. Snapshot. From to reference from 0 to 100 range. Copies. No. Ah, damn it, I'm drawing a blank. What the hell was the tool called where you can choose a spline and it goes over and copies it over to the spline? Was it modifier path deform world space modif? Wait, what? Ah, it's God, it's on the frame. Okay. Ungroup. Pick a path. Click it there. Where did it go? Oh no. Wait a second. Wait. Crap. Alright. Delete that. Delete the chamfer for now. Convert on an editable poly. Go ahead, reset the X form. I don't want this thing to get screwy. Right click, convert on an editable poly. Let's go and do the same thing now. Pick a path. Really? No? You're gonna do that? Now it's annoying me. I know there is a tool for this and it works amazing. It even gives you the angle, but for some reason I'm drawing a blank. The hell was the name of that tool? Ah, it's not the Geo, it's... It's not this one. Clone and align. Spacing tool. Alright, pick a path. Alright, there it is. 1, 2, 3. We need, how many do we need? Follow along. There we go. This is the one I was thinking about. So we need, how many is this thing? 12? 15? Yeah, I think it's this one, 14. Well, before I do that, let me just open up the support and see. Okay, so I need more. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23. Really? That's $25. Spacing is okay. 25, 145. Apply. Alright, so the spacing tool works just great. This is what I was looking for. It's following the exact line that I was going for, and that's what I need. So, spacing tool, good thing to remember. Alright, since wait a second, what? Did it just save all of these guys? Yes, it did. Damn it. Let's just do this. I don't need those until I actually finish up. Ooh, snap. Not this one. Actually, just delete that one. Delete. There we go. So this is the one that's actually left over. and we're gonna do the final spacing once actually we have this thing finished up. And in order to have it finished up, we just need to get the middle parts here copied over to the top as well. And we'll need 3 guys over here. So 3 clone to element, that's okay. Delete that. Now we're gonna copy this thing up to here, like this. Delete the path deform, we don't actually need that in. Select, delete. For some reason this is still black, just delete, there we go. Okay, awesome. Knowing all of this, what I want to do is again do the chamfer 0.5 to give me that chamfer on the edges, that look. Then I'm gonna go in above the chamfer. Just hide this support here for now. The hell. All right, above the chamfer, edit poly, and attach this thing with the screws. So now that we have everything selected, what we want to do is we want to set our pivot to basically where we want this thing to start going around. And what I want to do with that is actually want to have it all the way up to the back, like this. So now when we start spacing it out over this line, we're gonna have it what we actually wanted to do. So again, let's go tools, align spacing tool, pick the path, click here, 25. All right, 25, is this it or not? I guess it is. So just hit apply, close. All right, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna put it to the side over here and call it basic pylon. Hide the second floor for now. And now these guys are all facing towards the middle, which is great. The only thing I need to do now is also add in the support, which is going to have to go towards the center, which are these beams. So let's get those in, and for that I'm just going to get one beam in the center here. For this one, just choose a cylinder. That's gonna be from this edge down to, not a cylinder, damn it, not a cylinder, but instead I want to create a box to go from this edge down to this one. Height is actually not that important right now. We will create it depending on what we need it to be. So move it, and the thing here is that we want this thing to be right underneath the floor for the second floor. So that means I'm again gonna have to show my second floor. There we go. Take out an edit poly, just draw this thing outwards. Now we can control where exactly this thing stops. Let's just make sure this is flat. Yes, it is. And on the Y, just drag the top on the bottom over here like this. Awesome. Okay. So let's just make this thing thicker now, because it's gonna have to bear some load on it. All right, great. I think this is gonna work. Yes, it will. Well, actually, I can go in here and maybe just delete this middle part and use that place for the holder in here. If I go and move this thing to the back like this, this is what I end up with. And now, if everything works just right, if I go in and add a chamfer again, 0.5, I still should have this spline that for some reason now it's gone again. So I'm gonna have to recreate it. There we go, another create shape. Linear, hold, there we go. Now I can use this and use the spacing tool again. So align spacing tool, choose the pick path, same thing. Well, not bad, but I'm gonna have to move it manually upwards. Click apply, that's good enough. They're all instances, which is kind of okay. So move this thing up. Well, not gonna need it, so just select everything here, deselect everything if it's not. Okay, delete this. And what we're left with in the middle here is something that we're gonna have to deal with. Well, these are individuals, so that's actually okay. We can leave those. We're gonna have to have some to hold this. So this means that right about here, I'm gonna need a center piece. It's gonna be the catcher for those, or something to hold the load. And I'm gonna have to cut some of these where I actually have the, well, let's cut it out around this line. So for this, let's just go put a circle and draw it out. Wow, this was really freakishly accurate for some reason. So 190. Increase the interpolation so I get more geometry in there. There we go, like this. All right, just select all of these. All right, awesome. Now, select all of them, make them unique. Yes. All right, let's just save, just so this thing doesn't crash and I lose everything. All right, Twitch, go hit it with a circular house scene. There we go. Now, having done that, what I can do is go edit poly, attach, select all except the circle, and attach them together. Center point, center to object. There we go. Now this one, let's take this thing up. select this, go into my compound object, shape merge, and pick this shape. If everything goes right, I should get a cut exactly there. There we go. I have a cut across the top over there. So now the problem here is that I actually have a chamfer on these loads, so that's a bit of a problem. But nothing too bad, just edit poly. Oh, that was fun. That was quick. All right. Let me just check in and see. Are they all the same cut? Yes, they are. So if I have that done, what I can probably do is just create one of these and then copy it over around. So let's do that. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, if I have 24, I should be able to create this thing. All right, so let's just hide unselected and focus just on this. Word of advice, if you ever are doing something like this, just make sure you don't put a chamfer before you do this, so you don't actually have to do what I'm doing right now, so you can save a bit of time. But since I already did it, I'd rather just fix what I screwed up than go back and not screw up. All right, cap this. Cap. Clean that thing up. And I think the point of these streams is that you can see me screw up and then try to get myself out of the screw up. All right, unhide all. Control I, delete. And now create. All right, let's do calculation. 360 by 25, 360 by 25, 14, and what? Is it 26? 14.4, okay. So go to snaps, options, snap radius, 14.4. Wait, what? Not pixels, damn it. Degrees. That was amazing. 14.4. There we go, 14.4. And I need 25. Well, it's not 25, that's for sure. Okay, save. Are you gonna crash? I knew it. I knew it. I goddamn knew it. That's why I saved. Hey Valentina, what's up? Of course it's right on time. Whenever you come in, my Max crashes. right. Okay, so back to just hide everything that doesn't need to be here. What is this? Circle this? No. Just call it walls, damn it. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, not 25, damn it. Alright, so we're gonna go 360 by 24. That's 15. That's better. So snaps goes to 15 degrees. And I need 20. Oh no. Really? Oh yeah. Alright, so 15, we need 24. I need 23 though, because it's gonna have a double one. Yeah, there we go. Double one over here. And now it's fine, just fine. We have that thing extending all the way to the middle. I'm gonna get you below. Yeah, when you do the 24, it just doubles up on the first one, so you just delete the last one, so everything's fine. Nothing too bad. Okay, so isolate these. Make sure everything is, yeah, it's unique. Attach them all together, and boom. We have our support beams done in here as well for the middle. We have the support ones for the sides. Okay. Now I'm going to just select one. Everything is going to be fine. The great thing about having them in one is that once you do the unwrapping, you can unwrap this thing as one individual. So when you put a texture, everything is going to have a unique UV. So it's not going to be the same thing copied over and over and over again and break the illusion that this thing would be like pretty much anything else. Or fake. Okay, so we have this thing to show us. We have the geometry in here to hold it. Now we need to have something for the center. Alright, so back with this thing to hide it. There we go. Where's my line that I just created? Alright, it's way down. That's cool. So let's hide some of the stuff here that I don't need. Hide the base. This thing I no longer need it. I'm going to delete this shape. This one I'm actually going to use. So for this, I'm just going to drop it back to here as a copy for now. I'm going to make it renderable and make it a rectangular. Now the reason for wanting to keep that is that that is basically going to be where all of these beams get interconnected. Now I can control exactly how big I want this thing to be, so there we go. Maybe like this. And now increase the Depth to maybe something like 5. And again, let's make this thing 25. Let's go a bit higher then, 30. 32. 35. Okay, better. I want to have a bit of an overlap on the bottom and the top. That's cool. That's cool. And as I'm looking at it, it would be okay if I actually make this thing to be the top of this place. I shouldn't have cut it that way. I can just cut it in here and have a more of a organic look to this second floor. It's gonna be cool. Awesome. Starting to look nice. All right. Let's go ahead and add a small chamfer on the corners. Let's go with a 0.5. Increase the minimum angle to something like 50 so we don't get a chamfer on these edges. So now we add a turbo smooth. There we go. We get this thing nicely smoothed. Gray. Awesome. Okay. Well, now it's a bit of a problematic element in here because, well, this thing. I'm gonna have to deal with this when we get to the second floor for the actual floor, but for now, it's okay. It can stay like this. All right, so second floor, hide it. Let's just focus on getting the first one done. Let me just show my amazing guy. See how big this thing is. Oh, all right, he's right there. So regular person comes in here. Okay, so this thing is not high enough. Not by a long shot. Okay, so then we need to move this thing up. For some reason, something got screwy somewhere. So let's go ahead and do this. 220. Or, what was it, 245? Was that the regular ceiling height, 245? Minimum ceiling height, 210. The standard height. Lowest one is 213. Regular should be what? 210 or more. All right, so how high do we make the ceiling? 250? Oh, but of course, wait a second. If I'm having this thing, yeah, makes sense. Just deselect that, just move this, go up to about here, so not much. The thing here is that the ceiling is not on the bottom over here, but it's instead over here. So if I just move this, not bad. For some reason, it kind of still looks too low. We don't care. Let's just move it up. How much should I move it? This is height to 20, so let's go to 50. Alright, so now it's at the height of 250, which kind of means that, oh crap. Oh, actually no. Great, everything else in here is gonna be an instance. If I move, yeah, amazing. I move one, everything moves with it. There we go, that is up. Alright, back to my floors. Let's just unhide everything again. First, hide this. Then move this thing up. There we go. Much better. Although I think that when we get to the actual floor for the second part, I'm just gonna go ahead and redraw this thing with actual splines where we need it and make this thing a lot better. But for now, we can just keep this thing as a placeholder for whatever reason that we need it. I think the second floor is gonna be very, very low. Yeah, see this? For some reason, again, went too high. I don't know why. There we go, 250 is about there. Okay. And this thing is just one. Isolate. Let's select just one of them. Okay. Rename everything. So, tools, rename. Where is the renamer? Rename objects. Main beam. Numbered, going from 1 in step of 1. No suffix, no prefix. Just rename. Main beams. Put them all over in one new layer. Structural beams. Mid beam. All right, get the mid beams in here as well. Circular beam, go over here, and just like that, we have the structural beams for this house inputted, so we can start creating whatever else that we need for this thing to have. Wait a second, what? Where are my walls? Of course, this thing has the walls without the shell, so that's why they were not showing. Hide this. Cool. Bit of a problem that I'm actually just noticing is that these beams are inside the walls, and they shouldn't be inside the walls. They should be now. The good question is, can I fix that very easily without breaking this thing? And that would be, do I have this thing as individual ones? Yes, I still do have that thing as an individual. All right, where is it? Floor generator off. Turn this thing off. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna hide you for now. Alright, so I want this thing to go inwards. So for that to happen, I need to have another spline that would be more on the inside. Yeah, that's the reason why this thing happened. So we need to have this shape to be on the inner side of the walls, opposed to having it on the outer side. Just scale it in to something like this. Okay, hide the shell. All right. Delete again. And hopefully this time around I don't screw up everything. I'll just save first. Again, the same thing, align, spacing tool. Oh, it's not keeping everything, so it's 24 counts. Pick the path, click over here, follow. There we go. Apply. Close. All right, hide everything. Now scale these guys inwards. There we go. So they're not protruding through the walls. And just like that, we managed to fix or unscrew what we screwed up, or what I screwed up. There we go. So now when we actually see the walls, we can see that the beams are on the inside and they're not going through the actual walls. Well, I need to see if for some reason I have maybe some of these that are going through the wall. I'm gonna have to deal with some of these, but it's okay. Yeah, these ones I can fix. Those are not a problem. I can move around this thing a bit. I have some leniency to play around with that one, but for now it's okay. For some reason, whenever you would make something like this, you would have to plan on how this thing is created. Me, I just jumped in. I had no idea what the hell I was gonna have to do. So hence we just ended up with trying to angle this thing and wing it, so to speak. But it's okay. We can work with this. Can probably even make this thing a bit wider so it's not in the wall. There we go. Should probably even get this thing, Control I, and scale them. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna do that. Just gonna leave him like that then. All right. Anyways, this is gonna be a nice filler and definitely gonna be something that's gonna define this house, especially the look for this house. Because everything that we do on the first floor will definitely be seen on here. So if I show up my floors Like, there we go. Like the floor. Really? This thing is not. Eck. All right, just move it down. Alright, delete this, no longer need it. That's cool. You're no longer needed as well. Hey, cool. Slowly, we're making this thing work. Let me just really quickly see if this thing would work if I go ahead and select everything in here. Deselect this, deselect that, and make one more copy for the top. The second floor is going to be a bit too low, but then again, these guys are supposed to go upwards. So let's say if I show off my blueprint here, then select this and move it all the way maybe to up to here. Get these beams and then move them up to here like this. Close this. And now all of a sudden, it doesn't look that bad. Well, I might actually have to go in here and just delete this element. That's going to get rid of all of them, because now we have those screws that are holding out this side. But yeah, looks a lot better, and it can be used as a frame for this house. I think the opening is going to be a bit too big, but then again, we're going to get quite a bit of, I mean, not really. It's actually the right size. We're going to get a bit more light, but yeah. Let's just try to get this thing in like this. Scale it out. Just scale on the Z, damn it. There we go. Hold on a second. When this thing just moved inwards, yeah, it didn't get any bigger. Well, all right. Cool. Okay, today was a geometry day. We had some nice challenges to get this thing done, but hey, we got it. So I'm going to hide the structural beams, unhide my walls, and now since I have more of you live here with me, it's time for the fun thing, and that is slowly starting to add in some of the things that we're gonna furnish this house with. So this is what we were like we started off with. This is the look for these guys, and I think we more or less have the base for this. Now, next thing that we need to do, I'm not doing the stairs right now. Valentina, no. No. Scotty, I'm actually, there's another thing that I want to do about the lighting, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna put in some tutorials on how to do all the scenes that I've done so far, but I cannot do it on live. The main reason is that my computer will simply burst. Like last time I did try something similar while I was on Twitch, and I started a simple bake in Substance Painter. While I was streaming, my computer simply just couldn't cope with the calculations of the rendering, the streaming, and the saving in the same time, and it kind of froze up and it crashed the live stream. So that's why I'm not doing the lighting passes while it's live. The only reason. Everything goes right in about a month or month and a half. I'm gonna get me a new computer. I want to get the Ryzen that they just well, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday they announced, and that's a beast of a CPU. So hopefully with that one I can stream lighting and can do a lot of interesting stuff. And I will get me an RTX card, and that's when the fun is gonna start happening within Unreal. Unreal plus RTX cards equals real-time ray tracing, and that's magic. That's something that I really want to do. Anyways, now let's see what I need. I take a look at this. You can see we have some similar, well, what's okay. So for Windows, I actually like these really well open lit spaces. So let's see. Okay, for the windows then. What do you guys think? Should we go with a single story window, or should we go with those windows that are spanning from the bottom to the top, that are letting in a lot of light? How should we tackle this thing? Single and split them into beams. Alright, why not? But Valentina's gonna say no. Like I said, no. Yeah, I'm actually on board with Valentina on these ones, because if we make this thing split in the middle, it's gonna have a weird look to it. The big ones, or the, well, you know what? They're going to be split in the middle no matter what, because remember, we have this beam, or the structural beams that are going across here. Well, actually, they don't have one that's going to be across from one to one, so it's not going to be like that. Yeah, we don't care if there aren't too many manufacturers out there. It simply means that they are inept. They don't know how to do it. Anyways, so now. Let's move this thing just so we make it a bit easier for us. Just so we don't have to cut a lot of corners. That's okay. There you go. Yeah, just cheat where we can. There we go. That's fine. This one. This. Well, all right. I'll give you that one like this. Hey, hold on a second. This is a. I forgot. This is not a 3D. This is a 2D. So I can just hold on shift and drag out 1, like this. Dry out another one up to here. There we go. That's cool. I'm actually okay with that. That's a small one. Small opening. Those are... hello. Nope. Wait a second, what? Why won't this thing cut from there to there? It did, but it's not showing me. Alright, so that's a small opening. Let's make it bigger. Alright, delete that. That's cool. Alright, well, we're gonna have to add some windows for the bedroom. One in there, another one in here. Delete that. And add in one more. Okay. 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 Really? Enough? How many comments do I get? It's fine. I'll check them all later. One in there, another one in there. Delete that. Ah, fudge. Seriously, there's a load-bearing beam in the middle of the entrance. For real? Well, guess what's happening to that one? You, my friend, are disappearing. And so are you. I do apologize, but you have no place being there. That's fine. I'm not gonna do anything with you. You, well, yeah, we can... What? The hell? Oh wait, wait. Okay. Did I just delete the entrance on the second floor? That's the question. Yes, I did. Save first before I control Z. There's nothing to control Z. Oh, I don't. You know what? Doesn't matter. You're getting deleted as well, so that's that. I'm pretty sure the house will hold out. Whew. Okay. That thing being done. Here's not that bad. No. You're gonna get an extension to maybe something like here. And I can have you in the middle, that's not a problem. You're okay as well. You are getting an extension in this way. This is fine. So these are very small details, but for some reason I have to have them fixed up, otherwise they're gonna bug me to hell. Okay. Well, like Valentino said, this thing does look like an expensive house. I don't think this is gonna be a house you buy for cheap. And yeah, I might be wrong though. You never know. And let me just do this. If I go ahead, no, not gonna change this thing now, but eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, select everything in here on the top and just move it up to here to cover up that thing, but make sure we don't do this. There we go. This should give me this gradual outlook, and this is gonna have to be some movement here, but yeah, like I said, later on we can add that thing. Okay, so for this now, the next thing I want to do is probably start adding in some furniture, start adding in some soul into this house. So where do we start from? Which room do we go for? And what is the first thing that we add? Will be directed by you guys by posting stuff on the Discord channel. So let's go and see what happens. Let's see what you guys have. Stop with the goddamn stairs. I don't want to do stairs now. I just did the whole frame for the house. You want me to do the stairs now? Actually, you know what? Sod it. Let me just see if I can add some modern stairs for this thing. Abort. Go to default. Helix. $175. Okay, so let's go 175 by 175 by 250. Go center to center. Now let's see. Turns. Radius is fine. Bias. Nope, I don't want any bias. So the turns, I need to create the turns. 0.5. Is this thing fine? Yep, it is. Of course, now this is going in angle of 15, so let's go back to 5. Wait a second. What? Of course, counterclockwise. Okay, so it's gonna go all the way up to there. Let me see. And we'll render viewport. Radius, that's fine. Just see something. Really, you're going to be angled at a weird way? Yes, you are gonna be angled at a weird way. No. Why can't you just be normal? All right, well then, you my dear helix, you're gonna be used just as a spline to do something else with you. Okay, that means that what I'm gonna do is decrease or increase the height, but first what I'm gonna do is show up. Yeah, I'm gonna use it as a path. Where is my... the hell just happened here? Wait, what? Weird stuff. Weird stuff. So I don't need that. I want my second... the walls is fine. Where the wall? The floor generator? No. Floors. Second floor. Alright, so this helix needs to be even higher. Height until it gets to about here. There we go, like this. And it goes all the way down to there. Great. Awesome. So having done that, I'm gonna go in and right click, convert this into a spline. Now, refine this. Put one right here and just select everything else. Since we don't need it, delete it. If you're not needed, you're deleted. Okay. There we go. So, having done that, save. Now, the interesting part is how big do we want these guys to be and what sort of a ladder we would like them to be with. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... well, I'm gonna go with a guesstimate of how big this thing is gonna be by manually scaling it or just modeling it into position. Let me see if this thing is gonna fit in here. This will fit in here, so we don't care anything else. All right, you're gonna get a height of what? I don't know. I'm just gonna eyeball you like this. Chamfer it up. 0.2. No, 0.3. I think this is okay. Put an edit poly on top of it. And now, also, a very, very, very important thing. Affect the pivot, center it, put it all the way up to there. On the side. I'm eyeballing it. I'm eyeballing it. I'm not putting 4 centimeters. Doesn't matter. Now, let's go and do the same thing we did previously. Align spacing tool. Pick a path. Pick this helix. Okay, don't follow. Alright, definitely not 25. No. If it follows, it's following this wrong one, damn it. Hmm. I got 16 stairs, but the thing here is that it's not angling right. What if I do this? If I take this thing, since I kind of screwed up a bit with it, reset the X form, convert to a nibble spline again, and now try to do the same thing again. Helix 1. What the hell did I just do? I always hated doing this, and I'm gonna have to resort back to pick a path. Follow. All right, let's. No, 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 it won't do, it won't do. I'm not doing this with it. Sod it. I'm just gonna model this thing if I have to. I was gonna try and be coy and try to play around with it, but if it doesn't want to play, then the only thing that's left for me to do is just do this. There you go, up to the wall. Copy. No. Ah, crap, it's got way too many. No, 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 no. I'm drawing a blank on these stairs, and eventually what's gonna happen here is I'm probably gonna do an what was it called? A rail clone. I'm gonna have to see where if I even have access to rail clone anymore. The thing is that when you have access to rail clone, all you gotta do is just define the spline. You have preset for stairs like this, and it will basically make the stair in the whole thing. But I don't think I have it installed now. No, it's just Force Back Pro. I don't have. Nope, I don't have it installed. All right, I'm gonna install this thing for next stream. This one, I'm not touching these stairs because no, I'm not gonna like manually model this thing right now. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. No. Anyways, as I was saying, I want to at least model something that's not gonna be about structural beams like these or something else. Let's just model something that's an actual 3D model. That's what I like doing. And you guys love making me do this ArcVis stuff that's all about stairs and stuff that I have no idea how it's made. So come on, give me something interesting to model for this house. How do we start furnishing this house? put aside the fact that everything in this house is probably going to be custom. All right, where's the other thing? All right, please check Discord. That's what I was about to do, so give me a sec. All right, you guys are starting to share stuff. Awesome. There is some stuff shared here from last stream. Amount design. That's cool, but how can I use any of this? See, this is what I liked from the last stream, but this kind of went to crap before when we decided to put this huge stairs in here. So yeah, I wanted to have something like that here. So yeah. Anyways, let's choose something. Well, first of all, let's choose which room we want to furnish first. This is the entrance here, so it's gonna be fine. Actually, you know what? The first thing that I'm gonna do is, oh, I don't want to cap those things, but I was gonna put in some a dividing line that's gonna tell me where the height is supposed to be for doors, so we can cap it off. But maybe I'll keep it all open for now, so we can add the openings on the second floor. What I need to do now, though, is decide what are we gonna use in this living space over here. So what do you guys think? How should we furnish that place? Let's see. What have you guys shared? Hello. Interesting. Well, we're not looking for round or furniture because, well, we don't have to put it next to the walls. We're just trying to find maybe some sofas, some, as you can see here, we have some nice tables, sofas, chairs, lounges, tables, something to put next to the wall. Kitchen. I want to do a kitchen now. Let's go and choose something interesting. I really like this concept. It looks cool, but you mix this thing with a swirling latch and you are in for a world of pain. Alright, no, not that. Oh, hello. These guys. They look kind of fancy. Here's another interesting design for a roundhouse. What's in here? Ooh. I like this design here, but we can use something similar in some of these rooms where we have something similar like that. Maybe when we get around, that's the kitchen. No. Maybe near the bedroom here, we can have something round like that over here. But yeah, All right, let's see what else you guys have done. That's okay. You guys are not really letting up the roundness, huh? Everything has to be round. I actually like this for the bedroom. Round, round, walls, round. I'm gonna save this. Open the link. All right, let's go. Save it up. Which idea? Circular house. Go. Bed idea. Oh yeah, definitely. This is a really interesting bed as well. Looking at this thing, this is probably gonna end up being, damn it, Marvelous Designer again. So that's gonna be a fun stream. Get around. Oh, hello. Roundness. Oh, really? Why would you make your light to be a Chesterfield? That's ridiculous. Why would you need? Yeah. This is a very clean design. Even though this is a 3D model and 3D renderer, but the design here is very clean. Okay then, so what do we choose? Oh, did I just move? Right, you're no longer needed. What do we create first? What do you guys say? Well, let's choose a room. Do we go with the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom? Which room do we go with? Leave your comments and let's go from there. The living room with a big Oculus. Huh? A big what? You mean this thing? I'm not modeling the stairs. No. I'm gonna make the stairs, but not now. Oh, dude, this thing is already planned. The way this thing is gonna be is up on the top. Like if you see what we have here, right, this thing here is gonna have some sort of either a flat opening or it's gonna have a dome. So that dome is gonna get to shine a lot of light in this room. So yeah, we don't have to put a hole in there. Alright, now. Well then, I'm not gonna just wait around. I'm gonna go ahead and choose something from what you guys have already posted and start on there. What do we have here? This is a clean design. Let's see how this thing looks. It's too small. This kind of looks like hippies live in it, and hippies cannot afford this house. Alright, so now this one, I actually like this wood, black tiles. We're gonna have a lot of wood in this place. So if I go with wood, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. Let me just see what is the design that I already have here. Well, this is a yurt, so again, low. All right, this is not that bad. It's more down the road of something what I like. Okay, so interesting thing. What happens here is that we don't have the windows going from the top to the floor, but opposed to that, we actually have this thing as a wall, and it's being used to store stuff, and I actually love this idea. Let's see how that thing is going to work with us. Just for the height, I'm just going to use the regular guy and maybe put it to the pelvis height. So for this, let's go and add in a slice plane, move it around to the pelvis height, like this. Slice, turn off slice plane. And now the problem here is going to be a bit different. Mainly because now I can no longer just extrude out faces, but these is going to be 3Ds. I'm going to have to actually extrude stuff and make sure it follows the curve correctly. Extrude out. These two, bridge. Okay, so that one is okay. The other ones I can keep as high open ones. Yeah, that's cool. Let's just get the faceting out of the way. Clear all, auto smooth. There we go. No longer have that faceting over there, faceting, whatever you call it. That's cool. Now, for seating, how does this thing look like? So it's one, two, three, four. A nice seat. What do you guys think about this seat? Do we like it? Do we want to make it? Wait a second, this really looks similar to what we created in the industrial house. Well, it's similar, but why not? Yeah, but I don't think this is a nice seat to use in your living room. This is more of a seat you would use in a special occasion when you're like sitting down reading a book or something. All right, this one. Do we like this sofa along with this seat over here? And do we want to make it? What do you guys think? All right then. Well, then let me just go ahead and open up my industrial scene and see how that thing is gonna look in here. If it fits, we'll use it. If it doesn't, well then. Let's just do this. Where's my wedge? Let's open up the industrial scene. And see what actually else we can take away from this scene. We have 1, 2, 3 that we can take away. Did we have some sort of a table in this scene? Oh, I can also steal the bed. All right. Similar to what we had over there. So why not? Well, that's still a bunch of stuff, and whatever that we don't need, we'll just delete again. No, I'm not touching you guys. All right. I'm gonna keep this thing. Actually like it. So we'll keep that. We're not keeping this pipe ones. So those are going bye-bye. The thing is going bye-bye. What was this? Scotty, don't beam me up. Ah, yes. I'm taking a sheet. Alright, keeping that. Not keeping those. I'm gonna keep that. What was this? It's a small detail, but why not? Keep one. Keep those. You're not needed. It's fine. The door I can actually keep and maybe repurpose it somehow. What are these? Ah, of course. These are the small pipes. We don't need that. These guys, again, no. I'm keeping this entire kitchen like this. Okay. This is not going to be used. This whole thing with the thing, again, not going to be used. This table, I'm not 100% sure about it, but yeah. This, kind of has that swirly look to it, which kind of doesn't make it look bad. Might fit in with what we have in the other house, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep it for now. This, on the other hand, can we use it somehow? And we'll put it in there and see how it feels. Turn around, take a look at maybe something else. Well, let me just go ahead and save this thing as a transfer. Transfer circle. Another thing I probably want to do is get everything into its own layer and call this thing transfer layer. Get everything that we just selected, pull it into the transfer layer. Valentina, don't break my illusions of grandeur. Let me do this. Circular house. No. I know that we don't have any places where we can like put like straight lines for the kitchen, so that's cool. I'm gonna have to make it to be unique. Let's just choose the, where the hell did it go? Industrial. Alright, I mean, take care. See you next time. Well, actually we have another 10 minutes to go, so you're not missing a lot. Right, merge file. Let's see what comes in. Use scene material. And just give me everything. That's the point. That's a good one. Thank you for liking the video. It helps. Alright, got a bunch of stuff in here. Well, let's see what we can use from this thing. First of all, let me just get everything in here and drag it over and see how big it is. Oh. Now that's gonna be a weird thing. You walk in and then you just hit your... Nope, not gonna fit in there for you guys. So maybe you're gonna be around or in front of where this thing is supposed to have the windows. Oh, no. Here I wanted to have storage, which kind of goes down the drain if I actually look at it this way. So this, I kind of forgot the fact that since this is a circular house, furnishing this thing is going to be hell. Yeah, probably we'll end up with going with some sort of a rounded table. And I'm probably not gonna end up with this. I'll probably have some sort of a rounded edge over here that's gonna... It's gonna be a totally custom piece of seating. So that's all I can say for now. But for now, we're just trying to like put stuff in so we can see how it looks like. Yeah. Well, the plan here is pretty much on spot, but the thing is that our house is not so big. Yeah, see, even this thing. Urgh. Wait a second. If I take this thing and put it in here, how big is my... Well, this is actually the right size for this thing. At least that thing is... Okay. What is this? Alright, you can actually use. You're gonna go in here. Next to the entrance. What else do I have in here? This chair. I was not a big fan of this chair, but whatever. We're gonna put it in here somewhere, just as a placeholder. Actually, you know what? This is not a bad place for this chair, because this is going to be an open window. So you can just sit down and read a book here. Do whatever you want to do with it. What is this? Ah, yeah. Oh! I was going to say good luck trying to find a flat surface to put this thing on, but hey, right above our reading place, we have a straight wall. Just use this thing over here, and by using it this way, what happens is that this kind of makes a nice turn. It's giving it more roundness, but it's again at the same time gonna make it so you smash your head in when you're like sitting down. So you're gonna have to make this thing a bit higher. There we go. Ooh, also, how high is this? Mr. Helper, please come and help. Oh, hell no. Way too. How long does it take to make a scene for a client with no stream? I mean, no annoying people like me. All right, that's a really simple question. It depends on how much detail the client gives you. If they give you a detailed outline as to what everything is supposed to be, where everything goes, that can be a very, very quick job. If, on the other hand, they have no idea what they want, but the only thing that they know is they want something, then you're in for a fun time. I really don't like those cases. So whenever I start work with anybody, I just make sure that they know at least what they want. I hate guesstimating. Basically, I never do what I'm doing right here, right now. I would never accept a client that doesn't know what they want, and the only thing that they know is that they want to have something. So if you accept a client like that, what usually happens is you end up spending a lot of time going back and forth, and if you don't have any sort of agreement with them where they have a finite number of, well, revisions, you're gonna be stuck working a lot of hours for not a lot of money. But the great thing about these streams is that every time I sit down streaming, I have no idea what the hell is going to happen. You guys choose, I just make stuff. Oh, and by the way, before I actually finish this stream, I want to ask you guys, did you have a chance to see today's 2 new tutorials that I released, and how do you like them? Do you like texturing tutorials like that one? I'm gonna keep those apart. This one though, let's just see if I can squeeze that thing in. Later when you're in bed, you watch my tutorials while you're in bed. What? Hold on a second. Yes, you saw my tutorials. Oh man, when you guys say stuff like this, okay, let me just find what I'm looking for. There we go. Come on, how the hell? This is what comes to mind. Deadpool. If you don't know the reference to this scene, you've missed out on a great movie. Okay, so let me just see quickly. No. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with this later on then. Anyways, since it's 6 p.m. already, I guess we're gonna have to cut the stream here. And next time, we're actually gonna start modeling more stuff in here. So far, this stream was pretty good because we created quite a bit of stuff for this. At the end, we merged some of the stuff from the other one, and if I hide the walls, everything that we see in here was created this stream, so we should feel happy about it. We made quite a bit of progress. It was fun. You guys were great. I would like to thank everybody that was with me. As always, it's a pleasure. It's fun and hopefully entertaining. So that would be it for today. And well, you know, if you haven't left a like, now is a great time to do so. So as always, thank you very much for being with me, and peace.